Hi, MECC. This is Mrs. Bly, and I have been traveling around to some classrooms just to learn about all the awesome things that are happening in our school. And I met up with my friend Tommy here, and Tommy is going to tell us about some of the writing that he is doing in Writer's Workshop. He's got a special story he's going to tell us about, and so I'll let him take it away. Tommy, tell us what you wrote about.
I wrote about NASA because I've been there, and my mom tells me about it.
So you visited NASA? Is that the NASA that's in Texas? Or is it a different one? Which one is it? Do you remember?
It's the one in Florida.
One in Florida. There's one in Florida too. Awesome. That sounds like a super exciting trip. So what did you write about in your story?
I write about NASA because I saw a lot of things that interest me.
Yeah. So what was one thing that interested you?
So I was thinking about what is NASA. So my dad told me about it is they have rockets and some people blast off to the moon.
Wow. Do you think you'd ever want to blast off to the moon someday? No? That might be fun. That might be fun. Well, Tommy, can you show the boys and girls at MECC what your writing looks like? So what I love about Tommy's writing is that he did a lot of great illustrations here on the top. What do you think about your illustrations?
That I pointed out the things that, like rocket, moon, astronauts, because last time when I draw the picture, I didn't know what I drew, so I want to put labels.
That's a great idea. Using labels will help to understand what is in your picture, especially when you go back to look at it later. That's a great strategy to use when you are drawing pictures and illustrations to go with your story. And I bet that I could probably look at these illustrations and know what his story's about without even reading words. So that's a great strategy. Anything else you want to share with us, Tommy?
That also I draw the pictures that match with the words, so everyone know what to do. Or just like if I put a picture about something else and it wasn't about NASA, everyone would be confused.
That's true. That's true. So it's important for your pictures and your words to match. So that way no one's confused when they're reading your story. Great. Great. Do you want to share one more thing about your writing before we wrap up?
Yeah, that I write it about a lot of parts of NASA, just like who was the first man that went on moon, like Armstrong, and I write it about how do they work.
Great. So are those all things that you learned on your trip?
Yeah, and my mom teaches me, and I read books about it, and I add the things that I already know and the book, and then I write in a book like this.
Great. So you used a combination of things you already knew and maybe some things you learned about from reading more books about NASA and astronauts. Great work. Thank you, Tommy, for sharing that with all of us. Thanks. Have a great day. So boys and girls, thank you for joining us for this week's Meccmoment. It was so fun to hear from my friend Tommy, and I encourage you to try to use maybe one of those strategies when you do writing workshop next week. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.